Hey everyone, welcome to the best time of the month. What is it, David?
It's our crossover with group text and Behind the Velvet Robe.
Yay, we actually have quite a bit to discuss today.
We do.
Okay, you're going to lead us off, of course, because you are our resident expert. Real Housewives of New Jersey, you think there might be a total reboot?
I think, okay, well, listen, it's getting changed up after this season. Like, the ratings are the lowest that they've ever been.
Uh-oh.
And there's toxicity and there's drama and there's a lot going on.
But toxicity and drama usually what makes the show so good.
You know, I can't, you see what the viewers say in the comments. They don't want it to be too dark, but they don't want it to be boring. I actually don't know what people want anymore. I don't think it's going to be a total reboot like New York style where we start over, but it's going to be a major cast shakeup. And I just think at the end of the day, we're not getting rid of Teresa. I keep going back to that.
And that's what the rumor is.
That rumor is out there. I think she's in danger more than she ever has been, but I just can't see them keeping other people without Teresa. I just can't.
See, I feel like especially with these shows, and when we say reboot, it's almost a misnomer.
It's a misnomer.
In the sense of it's subtracting and adding. It's bringing in fresh blood because people get bored of this because it becomes so repetitive.
Yes. I'm bored of this current season of Real.
Really?
A little bit, yeah. It's just like it's getting better. It's a short season, but it's the same old, and it really is like it's so out there, and like Bravo's aware of it and Andy's aware of it. Like, it is going to be changed. This is it. So say goodbye to some of your favorites, people.
On New Jersey.
Yeah.
Has the new New York started?
Not the second season, that first season, but the second season has not started. I found the first season of this total reboot extremely lackluster.
Really?
Now, I've had two of them on my podcast, so of
But
course
that doesn't mean they're not fantastic.
Wonderful.
But sometimes there's just not chemistry.
And Jenna Lyons is on it.
Oh, she's coming back?
She's coming back.
We love her.
We love her. You know, she just did like not an estate. She did like a yard sale of her stuff, and someone bought one of her purses. I think it was like a Balenciaga for like, these are all discounted. And 3 days later, she's cleaning it. You know, when you buy something.
Yeah.
And she found Jenna Lyons' ID for like J. Crew, like when she was like young, and she was like, this is like, right?
Oh, that's huge.
Gotta be right.
That would break the internet.
Yeah.
That would break the internet.
I wish I bought that one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but we're talking about, you brought up Andy. Huge celebration for what, the 15th anniversary.
Yep, of Watch What Happens. They were at the Boom Boom Room, you know, and they're doing a special now with like Luann is going to be on it and Sonia. I mean, for all the lawsuits and whispering, like Andy's doing, you know, he's in every magazine. And I mean, to me, I took this as a bigger, like Bravo is sending a message of
100%.
Like, what lawsuits, none of this matters. It's all noise. We are standing behind Andy and everything is fine.
And what's interesting is I think the noise, which they thought was going to take down Andy, backfired. And people are even more interested now on what he has to say and how he interacts with the housewives. It completely backfired.
I think so. And like, imagine if you're Andy and you act like it's all fine, but inside, you know, when something happens, you do have a moment of probably like, maybe this is my time. And now imagine if all the network stands behind you and you're like, wow, okay. It's almost like, in a way, a good thing that happened to him too,
yeah,
right? To know.
It's given him things to talk about other than what's on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah.
I remember when the show started, and my mom was one of his first supporters and on the show very much in the beginning. And it's amazing how you go back and look at the original episodes versus now, just like, but he has so grown into who he is on the show, and now he just so owns it. And in the beginning, you look, I mean, anyone, they have fear in the beginning, and it's completely gone. Obviously, after 15 years, I certainly hope so. But it's just, it's great to see that he is owning, even with the lawsuits, he's owning it.
Yeah, he's owning it. And right, like in the beginning, there were housewives that were on the show, and now we've had Meryl Streep, we've had Oprah, I mean, Hillary Clinton, like, I mean, these are right?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen the shot ski in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. What's up with the shot ski?
I hope we'll bring that.
Interesting.
But I think he's, at this point, a juggernaut.
Yeah. I mean, he's a fixture on the late night circuit. Like
100%.
When you're doing press, you watch what happens on your list of places to stop by.
Yeah, and Below Deck Med just started again. We don't have anything to talk about yet because we're only in the first couple episodes.
Captain Sandy,
which we know she gets married because that was all over. But
Yes.
I think we see parts of that in the new season.
Okay.
The crew looks amazing.
Is Malia there back?
No, Malia's not there.
Do you
But
see how out of it I am?
I know,
with
no,
Below Deck?
Malia's not there. But Aisha's back.
Okay.
And it looks like it's going to be super good.
Okay, and I like her.
Yeah.
She's fun.
But I think this is going to be super, super. They're setting it up to be an amazing season. Now, you are Mr. Hamptons.
These days.
Yes, you're wearing a whole Hampton-esque linen moment.
I mean, I brought a little bit of Hamptons here to Los Angeles.
You were at the scene of the crime with Justin Timberlake.
This story won't go away. I don't understand it.
Because there's never really anything negative about Justin Timberlake. And I read a whole, article in some important paper, or it was like an opinion piece in the New York Times about why people are strangely enjoying that Justin Timberlake is being taken down, because they're like, he's skated through everything. The Janet Jackson, the Britney Spears, and that he's always just gotten away with, in hindsight, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," and people are sort of taking this perverse joy in this.
They are, who's taking real perverse joy in this is Perez Hilton.
Yes.
Perez Hilton is obsessed.
Yes, and I love him. I've loved him forever. Yeah. You love him, you hate him. I know him as a person. He's a fantastic dad. He's a wonderful son to his mother. So that aside, but Perez is like living for this.
And I mean, is it because, why Perez? Why are people so, is it because they're like huge Britney Spears fans? I don't understand.
But you were literally down the street when this happened, so just walk us through this.
Down the street when this happened, I went to, first of all, American Hotel where it happened is like our regular place.
Right.
I went there the night after. Yeah, I mean, he went in, was he drinking before he got there? I mean, probably. He says he only had one drink there.
Well, and the bartender just came out confirming he only served him one drink.
Only served him one drink.
But you said one drink there.
Well, I mean, now there's this whole thing. There was like, oh, it was all alcohol. I mean, it's like vodka in a martini glass, which is my drink at American Hotel, too. I mean, it is like vodka in a martini glass chilled with a lemon or a lime twist. That is my drink. Are the glasses big? Sure. They're not bigger than anywhere else. It's a martini.
I love the fact that you had the same drink, that's your drink.
Yeah, of course.
So what happened?
So he left, and apparently now the policeman is actually